Now at 10, the Carthage City Council meets to discuss legal options to remove the city administrator. Plus, the Baxter Springs City Council tonight discusses a possible clean living house, and a youth leadership program in Crawford County graduates hundreds of sixth graders.
The four states' most watched news starts now.
The Carthage, Missouri City Council tonight met to discuss the next steps in an effort to remove City Administrator Greg Dagnon. This is KOIM News at 10. I'm Dow Quick. Some members of the council want to hire an outside attorney to assist with the removal process. It stems from Mayor Dan Reif's belief the city policy says he has to approve the dismissal along with the council, and Reif says he will not do that. The city attorney resigned from his position 2 weeks ago and said farewell at the last meeting. The bill to hire an outside attorney passed on first reading tonight. Council also approved on first reading a measure to budget money to hire an attorney to help impeach the mayor. Both issues will be brought up for a second reading in a special council meeting on Monday. The City Council in Baxter Springs, Kansas also met tonight. They discussed plans for a sober living house. The plan is controversial for some residents because of its proximity to a school and restaurant bar. Council members today determined the proposed location is not properly zoned for a sober living house and that it would have to be rezoned for the plan to proceed.
In this nicely, peacefully, if the interested parties in putting this in come to us and try and rezone, we'll have another hearing. As of right now, they are not in compliance, so there's a quite a process they will have to go through.
The Baxter Springs City Council meets on the second and fourth Tuesday of every month. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Doug Hetty for a first look at the weather.
Well, it definitely turned out to be a nice Tuesday for us today. We did get the clouds during the afternoon hours, of course. A weak cold front rolled through. We had a couple spotty sprinkles, but 76 for a high, started at 54, above our average high of 71 degrees for this time of the year. Clouds have been breaking up, any light showers mainly down to our south. And as we go through the overnight hours, we're going to have clear skies for the next several hours, and then clouds will thicken back up once again. Overnight low, a little bit cooler, down to about 47 degrees. Changes, moving in, random showers tomorrow, thunderstorms tomorrow night. As we go into Thursday, thunderstorms again. Severe threat is very, very low on Thursday, but then thunderstorms Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that's when we're going to have a much higher severe weather threat. So I'm going to break all this down for you here in just a bit.
See you soon. Crowder College is going to have 2 new programs beginning this fall. Engineering Technology is intended to train students for careers as an engineering designer or drafter. Geographic Information System is designed to develop skills for storing, analyzing, and visualizing geographic information such as maps, satellite images, and demographic data. The college says both programs have high demand in the job market and can be completed relatively quickly. Signing days at high schools are usually reserved for student athletes headed to college, but McDonald County High School today celebrated some extra signings. 5 students committing to military service. Sam Brewer is headed to the U.S. Army. Aiden Ball and William Rector committed to the Marine Corps. Stacy Lopez Apolinaro will join the Navy, and Keisha Raponi is joining the Missouri Army National Guard. More than 500 sixth grade students in Crawford County today graduated from a youth leadership program. The Pittsburgh Area Chamber Foundation has hosted the program for 21 years now. It helps students develop leadership skills, including teamwork, communication, resolving conflict, and leading by example. The program is instituted in every junior high in the county. More than 300 young Special Olympics athletes gathered today for the Special Olympics Kansas Youth Track and Field Competition. That was at Pitt State's Plaster Center. The competition began with an opening ceremony and a law enforcement torch run. Athletes participated in various competitions, including the 200-meter run and softball throwing.
Every event we've had this year, and we've added several events in, has grown, and I just really think that it's the community coming together and Every experience that they have, whether it be putting a medal on an athlete or watching an athlete win a race.
The Southeast Regional Youth Track and Field is the largest event for that organization. Carthage Business is helping to make a brighter future for some local nonprofit groups. Carthage Hardware donated $20,000 worth of paint to groups that work with kids. Those groups cover nonprofit, for-profit, clubs, schools, you name it. The donation will also go toward historic preservation. For Carthage Hardware, the donation's all about helping the community.
Last year, Boots Court Foundation was one of the recipients. They recently just won a Golden Hammer Award for historic preservation, so we were very honored to be a part of that project.
Carthage Hardware has been operating in the city for 146 years. Two of the area's hottest softball teams go head-to-head this afternoon. John Dales has highlights from Diamond versus Columbus later in sports. But up first, the latest from day 2 of the hush money trial against former President Donald Trump.
Crown, Toyota. Let's go places.
The prosecution called former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker back to the stand today for more testimony in former President Donald Trump's so-called hush money trial. Michael George has the latest.
Donald Trump sat just feet away as former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker testified that during the 2016 campaign, he promised to help suppress stories that could be damaging to the former president. Prosecutors allege the practice, known in the tabloid industry as catch and kill, was meant to illegally influence the election by buying the rights to those stories and never publishing them.
David Pecker is a very strong witness for the prosecution. He seems very solid on the stand. He certainly seems like he doesn't have any axe to grind with Donald Trump.
Prosecutors say the catch and kill plan was the origin of a $130,000 payment Trump's former fixer Michael Cohen made to former adult film star Stormy Daniels. They say it was to keep her quiet about an alleged sexual encounter with Trump, who denies it all.
I'm not allowed to talk, but people are allowed to talk about me. So they can talk about me, they can say whatever they want, they can lie.
In a hearing earlier Tuesday, prosecutors urged Judge Juan Merchan to hold Trump in contempt and fine him $1,000 for each of 10 social media posts they say violated an earlier gag order.
We don't have a ton of case law about social media and, frankly, fill in the blank. Privacy rights, First Amendment rights, gag orders, because that is still technology that's developing and the law is trying to keep up with that.
Judge Merchan did not immediately issue a ruling. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
The former president faces 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in connection with hush money payments in the final days of the 2016 campaign. There are a growing number of campus demonstrations over the war in Gaza. Yesterday, police clashed with protesters at the Cal Poly campus in Humboldt County, California. Similar actions have become a flashpoint at many colleges and universities nationwide. President Biden yesterday condemned the anti-Semitic comments directed towards some Jewish students. The Federal Trade Commission is blocking an acquisition involving 2 luxury fashion brands. The FTC says it'll sue to block Tapestry Inc.'s $8.5 billion purchase of Capri Holdings. The agency says the deal would eliminate competition between the fashion company's brands. The agency also says the deal could weaken employees' wages and workplace benefits. The companies say they will, quote, vigorously defend against that case. The group behind protests at Google offices over the company's cloud computing contract with the Israeli government says Google has fired an additional 20 workers. No Tech for Apartheid says that's on top of the 30 already fired, bringing the total number of workers fired to 50. The group claims some of the workers who got fired were bystanders during last Tuesday's sit-in protests at Google offices in New York and in Sunnyvale, California. Google declined to share the exact number of people fired, but confirms additional firings had taken place. The Supreme Court is hearing arguments about what powers the National Labor Relations Board has. The federal agency is charged with protecting workers' rights. In this case, Starbucks is asking the court to stop the NLRB from standing behind the activist unions. The case specifically deals with whether the agency has the power to get employees who were wrongly fired for union activity immediately rehired. Starbucks argues the NLRB's powers are not being applied uniformly across the country. A fake Amazon van found in Missouri has led to a major drug bust in Oklahoma. In January, the Missouri State Police stopped the vehicle for numerous traffic violations after it entered Missouri from the Sooner State. An official with the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics says nearly 250 pounds of packaged pot was found inside that van. A spokesman says the drugs were picked up at a spot in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Well, now authorities have served a warrant to Bright Stones LLC as part of a probe into the illegal growing of marijuana. Arrests linked to that investigation are pending. Doug's forecast is next, and a little bit later, preparations for Joplin's neighborhood concert series.
Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Wood Motor, a solid name you can trust.
Not bad for our Tuesday, even though we had a lot of clouds during the afternoon hours, but rain's really going to start to increase over the next few days, and even severe threat is going to start to roll in here in just a couple days. So let's jump forward to the most important weather right now. As we look into Thursday, so lower severe threat here in the yellow, higher severe threat in the orange. So mainly western Kansas, I think most of us look pretty good. Let's go to Friday. That higher severe threat stretches right through the four-state area. You can see a severe threat across the entire state of Missouri into southeastern Kansas, northeastern parts of Oklahoma. That wave rotates out. Here comes another one following it up. This is going to be Saturday evening. A moderate severe threat. And this may go even higher, but a moderate severe threat across most of the region. And then let's go to Sunday. We have a moderate severe threat, especially in southwestern Missouri. And if this storm system slows down a little bit, this will march a little bit farther toward the west. So we got a lot to watch as we go through the next several days. Let's move into Thursday. Showers and thunderstorms through the day. Severe weather out to our west. We're going to get some stronger storms in here by Friday morning. We'll start with thunderstorms, and then once we get into the afternoon, a line of storms should fire up. Those most likely will be severe. Most of Saturday's dry. But by Saturday evening, here we go again. Look at this. Showers, thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms through the night into Sunday morning. Then we'll start the day Sunday with showers and thunderstorms, then a line of storms to end about a 3-day severe weather event. So a lot to watch over the next few days. We look fine now. We're clearing out. Not too much is going on here. Here's the beginnings of that next storm system, which will start to affect us on Thursday. Now ahead of it, we have a weaker wave that will affect us tomorrow night into Thursday morning. We'll start the day, clouds thickening, can't rule out a random shower. Temperatures warm, lower 70s. Here's 4:30 in the afternoon. Scattered showers, northeastern Oklahoma will kind of lift through. So we're going to have scattered showers, a little bit of thunder tomorrow night into Thursday morning. But by Thursday morning, it really picks up. We'll see bigger bands of showers and thunderstorms rotating through, but none of this should be severe. Our severe threat doesn't begin until after this, by the time we head into Friday morning. So this will be our first chance to get some severe thunderstorms. Check this out. I know we need the rain. We don't want flooding rain, but over the next 5 days, a lot of areas are going to pick up 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 inches of rain, which is quite a bit. All right, for your Wednesday, 50 in the morning, 66 by noon, high temp, 71 degrees, 68 on Thursday. We're going to make Friday, Saturday, Sunday possible alert days with that higher severe threat. If it still looks the same tomorrow, we'll make them alert days. Temperatures, though, mainly across the board, into the 70s and 80s.
Doug, thanks. Hey, don't forget you can be the first to know about the day's weather with the KOIM Skywatch weather app. You can get those severe weather updates sent straight to your phone right there in your hand or pocket, and it doesn't cost a thing. You'll find it in the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, wherever you get your apps. Really, it's the KOIM Skywatch weather app. The North Heights neighborhood in Joplin is getting ready for its annual music fest. Porch Fest kicks off on October 5th this year, but applications, well, they begin this Thursday. As usual, the event will include performers, artisans, food trucks, porch hosts, and a lot of volunteers. Spots for those performers, artisans, and food trucks are going to be limited, so if you're interested, you better sign up as soon as possible. You'll find information at KOAMnewsnow.com. Liberty plans a tree giveaway next month. The energy provider has teamed state and local departments for the annual May the Forest Be With You event. The event takes place from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. this coming Saturday in Joplin's Wildcat Park. The event serves as a good way to help remind people to plant some trees native to the area. If you're interested, just go to KOAMnewsnow.com for more information. Still ahead, a McDonald County High School senior signs to play football at Missouri Southern. And Columbus High School softball tries to end Diamond's undefeated season. John Dales has those stories and more. It's coming up next.
This afternoon provides us with a softball matchup between what might be the best team in Southeast Kansas against what might be the best team in Southwest Missouri. 29-0 Diamond goes on the road to face 16-1 Columbus. Columbus softball unbeaten on its home field. Diamond hasn't lost a game all year. Something's got to give. Haley Ediger in the circle for the Lady Titans. She gets 2 strikeouts to begin the first inning. Caitlin Surrey, the starter for Diamond, she gets a couple swings and misses in the first as well. Now Columbus up 1-0, top 5. Runner on second. Talon Daniels hit the line drive into left field. That'll score a run and it'll tie it at 1. Same inning, 2 runners on. Surrey comes to the plate and Diamond's starting pitcher belts one deep down the line and left. Gone for a 3-run homer. Lady Cats jump in front 4-1. Bottom of the 7th. Bases are loaded for Columbus. The go-ahead run at the plate, and Surrey gets Tori Tedlock to hit a pop fly into left. That'll do it. Lady Wildcats remain undefeated, improve their record to 30-0. Caitlin Surrey gets the win in the circle and has the game-winning home run. McDonald County High School hosts a signing day this afternoon. 4 Mustang seniors commit to serve in the military, and McDonald County High School running back Sam Barton, he signs as well to play football at Missouri Southern. Sam Barton signing with MSSU football today. The McDonald County senior was a big part of leading the school to its first ever state quarterfinal appearance this past fall. He commits to the same school that his older brother is at, Peyton Barton, who is a track and field national champion at Southern. Now, Sam says he's looked forward to this moment for a long time.
I was just waiting on a call, and I mean, it just felt great to finally be able to call and go up there and get offered. So, I mean, just great feeling. My brother, he's had great success there, and I mean, I definitely want to continue the success, and I wanted to make my own path. So, going there to play football, that's just how I thought I could do it.
It's day 2 of the MIAA Women's Golf Championship in Bolivar. Missouri Southern tries to improve on its 5th place finish from day 1. Lady Lions can't do that, though. They move from 5th down to 6th after a day where Southern's 5 golfers combined for a score of 20 over par. Their 2-day cumulative total is now 47 over par. At the top of the leaderboard, Central Missouri jumps past Northeastern State and claims the #1 spot. Individually, Missouri Southern's Emerson Doyle turns in another very solid 18 holes. She completes the round at 4 over par, bringing her 2-day score to 10 over. She's the only Lion inside the top 15. Ada Nunez and Lily Allman close behind, though. Each of them tied for 19th at 12 over. Webb City girls soccer tonight on a 5-game losing skid, taking on 11-2 Carl Junction. First half, Bulldogs show an early pressure. Freshman Ella Anderson shoots to the right of the goal, but Addison Brown blocks it. She has a busy night. More on her in a bit. No score as we go into the second half. And how about this? Near the end of regulation, CJ Sarah Michelle looks like she could end it, but how about a one-handed insane block by Brown to keep the Cardinals alive? Now we head into overtime. Bulldogs again looking to seal it, but again, game-saving block by Brown. That leads to this. 3 minutes left. Ball in the air. Cardinals' Avery Allen gets the cross. She strikes it into the back of the net, and that ends it. Webb City ends its losing streak in style. Lady Cardinals take down Carl Junction 1-0 in overtime. And in pro sports, the Royals also end their losing streak tonight.
Oh,
they
good.
win. Cardinals lose, however, though.
Yeah, too bad.
Seems like we can't get them both to win on the same night.
Not lately, it seems. We'll be right back.
All right, pretty much clear skies for us tonight. Chilly, we're going to drop back to about 47. Random shower tomorrow. Most of you will stay dry, but scattered showers and thunderstorms pick up tomorrow night into Thursday. These are going to be non-severe, but our chances for severe thunderstorms pick up late Friday night into Saturday, also into Sunday.
Doug, thanks. Hey, it's time to celebrate one of America's favorite snacks or appetizers, at least in some people's minds, apparently. Tomorrow is National Pigs in a Blanket Day. The versatile food, according to the proponents, can be served virtually any time of day, even breakfast or brunch. No one knows exactly when that dish started, but records as early as 1901 reference recipes for pigs in a blanket. They can be made in various forms, wrapped in dough or even cabbage, or bacon, and filled with either hot dogs or sausages. You can post a photo to social media, use the hashtag Pigs in a Blanket Day, because every day is a national something day, or actually a national several things day. Final sports note.
And tomorrow afternoon, 2 Pittsburgh Purple Dragons commit to play basketball at the next level. Jacqueline Hall and Mason English. We're going to hear more from them tomorrow.
Look forward to that. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget the morning show starts at 5 a.m. and let's make it a great tomorrow.
Closed captioning.